That's good. Sometimes you need live in the paint. You know, they want to know shit real around here.
Right,
Featuring Mook. Yeah.
Phoniest rapper ever.
Yes.
Most definitely phony. Oh, motherfucker. That nigga super.
Yes.
That nigga super caduper. Terrible.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
Okay.
Let's get it, shorty. Let's get it, yo. Let's get it. I'm over here live.
This the new Mook featuring Bigger Slim. Turn me up, turn me down, turn me up. Guru.
Quick to hit that Guru.
Bring us in, son. Bring us in, Mook. Bring us in, baby.
Man.
Here we go, y'all.
Y'all listening to one of the hottest new ones coming up in the city of Baltimore, man. Y'all better get on. Get on now. While the grease just starting to boil. Because it's going to be frying in a minute.
It's a new EBT featuring Bigger Slim.
Yes, indeed.
It ain't no future, no Mook, man, either.
Bigger Slim. We know you here, shorty. We here. We here to.
Y'all can't tell me we don't own the rights to this one.
We own all the rights to this.
We know the plug.
We know the plug personally. You know. Yes, indeed.
You gotta take that rap off, yo. That rap gotta come off, shorty. Ain't no more free shit no more, yo. They got millions of dollars. Bring us in, Mook.
All right, man. I'm trying to get us on. Okay, we done just jumped on. Yes, indeed. Episode 4. Man, oh man. Yeah, we in here, man. Yes. Video coming soon to this, people. Be ready for it. The pastor speaks.
Let the vibes survive.
Yeah. See, Gilly, we ain't no old fleas over here, Gilly. Gilly said if you're an OG and you ain't giving back to the youth, you ain't an OG, you just an old flea. You know, we giving back to the youth around here, baby. We hear you up there in Philly. Man, listen, man, let's get to it, man. New day, another weekend.
Yes.
Man,
y'all know what it is, man. It's Mook. Flexitarian.
indeed.
To the left of me, I got my man Mook Kells. To the right of me, I got Earth Love. As usual, the whole crew back in the building today. Said last few weeks has been a little busy. The end of the end of the summer, everybody trying to get their little wrap ups in, and the other little things they had to figure out before the the winter and all that stuff kick in. You know how it is. The end of the summer things, man, we had to take care of. So a few of us was kind of missing the action this week, that week, whatever. But we here, man. It's getting cold. We're gonna be snuggling up with y'all the whole winter. So
Yes,
get ready.
indeed.
So y'all have something to sit in there and look at while it's cold outside. Y'all sit in the house.
Give you and your bae something to discuss when these yams come about.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
We want y'all to watch this with your bae.
So man, we gonna start this how we normally start off, man. Eric, how was your weekend, man?
Oh,
I know
man.
how your weekend went. Shit, I should have been part of your weekend.
Yeah, man.
Man, my weekend, man, was a blessing, man. I ain't complaining, man. I'm gonna say shout outs and congratulations to Kevin and Alice, man. They just tied the knot yesterday, and family and friends, everybody doing everything, and then I want to give a nice little Man, something happened yesterday, man. A friend of mine's, her and her sister, man, they was in a car yesterday, car accident. Somebody hit the car, man. Dude got out, ran, you know what I mean?
Usual college
And,
shit.
you know, that shit bothers me, man, because you don't know if you are able to help, right, or able to help that person to save that person's life, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the shit that bothers me, man. You leaving and running off could be them 5 minutes that you can help somebody say that. Like, what if that car would have just blew up or something, man? You know what I mean?
College shit.
So, and I feel bad about it because she was on her way to do something for me. So that bothers me, man. She was a minute away from where she needed to take care of it. A minute away. Not even a minute, a block away. So, man, I just want her and her sister, man, to get better, man. And I'm going to need our viewers and everybody else, man, to pray for them, man. How was your weekend, homie?
Definitely, man. I went and seen my guy, man. Mount Carl, he was in town. Funny as usual.
Funny dude, man. Funny dude.
Funny as usual, man. I did that. Man, it was really about it. I had a lot of sit down and computer and email checking and business stuff to sit down and do. So I was kind of tied up all weekend in the house. Other than going to the comedy show, I was basically sitting down doing business all weekend, just planning as usual, and you know, getting everything back together, man. Getting everything back together. But that was really about it. It wasn't too much. What about you, Mo?
Man, my work messed my whole weekend up. Period. Work just ruined my weekend.
He was busy, huh, homeboy?
Man, threw everything off track. Shit still off track. Probably won't be back on track in the middle of the week sometime.
Right.
For real?
It's all good, man. Back at it. Got to get to the yams, man. Got to grind.
Oh yeah, boy. And that's not the only yams we're gonna get to. We're gonna get to EBT yams today as well later on in the segment. So you know what I mean. You all gonna have to get the girls and the guys around and later on and get ready for it because it's going down. You better believe it. It's going down. You better believe it.
Oh man, we're gonna start off like this, man. A guy, Kevin Samuels, man. We ain't talked about him in a minute. He back for his foolishness. It's like, dog, it ain't foolish. I know a lot of people, a lot of women don't really, I think it's a 50-50 thing. I hear some women say, well, no, I ain't gonna say that. It's more of a 60-40. Most women out here don't really like him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's back to the thing. My whole point about talking to him, it's not really about him. It's the what we do. A lot of women do when they tend to get mad at a guy. They kind of go to the same. It's two things they go to. It's three. One of the main things. The wood wasn't on target.
Yeah.
You missed the target.
Yeah. Low dick. You know.
Wesley Pipes over here ain't show up. Sometimes that's what happens, you know.
Yeah, you know.
It's either that or you broke. It's another one.
Oh man.
You ain't got no money.
And you step that game up there.
And last but not least, you're a faggot. You gay.
Hey, you know what? Listen, women and men, mainly women, you all need to grow up, man. And I'm saying this from the heart. When you mad at somebody and y'all don't agree, y'all disagreeing, two of the worst things you can do to a man is say that man is gay when he's not, or say he's a rat. That's two of the worst things you can do, and it's hard to clear that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to put the charges on you, but it's harder to clear that shit.
YouTube right in the front.
You have to stop doing that shit. For real.
I actually was right there.
You have to.
Couldn't say it.
But
It's all good.
go ahead, homeboy.
Ain't blocking nothing.
No, there's an IG, whatever out the way, you know. Go and slide it over. It's cool. Slide to the left.
What's
but
that?
yeah, man, that's what they do, man. They go back to the, you know, you broke, you gay, or you ain't hitting it right. They kind of the three things they go at. So he came on this weekend, I guess, making this spill. I'm sorry, I was on the mic. Making this spill about, you know, that his final and this is final time talking about he ain't gay. So he didn't put up a thing saying, you know, if y'all can prove it, show it, and all of this and all of that. My thing with him is, I know a lot of y'all don't agree with what he does and how he does it and how he do it. I do that too sometimes. I mean, I look at him and Dame Dash as kind of like almost the same person. You know, it's a little glitch in it. I'm sorry, talking what I'm talking. You can't even see it.
Go ahead, I got it right here.
You can see it?
I'm on this. I'm on this part right here. Oh no, you good.
You took it off there?
You good. You good.
All right, you good, because it's going to come out late.
Yeah.
You know it's late.
There it is.
All right. Yeah, no, it's good.
No, you good. That's what we on. We good. I mean,
Yeah, you good.
You good. Yeah.
Go ahead, move.
Nigga like Rico
I'm
Suave
sorry,
ass
man.
and
We
shit.
had technical difficulties again.
Like he going crazy around here. Like he going Mac Daddy.
We got Carla on here too, y'all.
I'm back. My fault. We know what's first and foremost.
Carla said, talking down on people when you're mad at them tells more about you than them.
Talking down on people when you mad tell more about you than them.
What's that on IG?
Yeah, I was never a fan of that. I was never a fan of getting mad and you know, or you in an argument and then you start talking. I definitely was never a fan of that.
Can you get that on YouTube on this one?
Huh?
Can you get YouTube on here?
What you mean?
Yeah, people looking at it on YouTube.
Why are you
Yeah.
on here?
That's where he's supposed to be at.
I'm go back and forth. I was looking at the thing. I turned it off because he told me to look at the thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead. You speak on that comment?
Y'all done screwed me up, man. I forgot about to say. Can you read the question again?
We apologize.
It was just that the young lady was saying that talking down on people when you're mad actually just tells more about you than them. It can be shallow.
What you say about that?
Well, a lot of people that talk down on other people is because they got issues with things about themselves. So that's pretty much what she trying to say.
My thing was I always figure out, you know, my saying is find something else to do. I think he ain't got, my thing is like, it seemed like, because I mean, I really don't have time to do that type of stuff. So I don't know how, position other people in, but I can just see, like, you sit there and worry about other people and what they doing. Sometimes it's just a waste of your time, man. You find something else to do. But it does tell you a lot. But I got a story about that too. I had a neighbor that she always talked. That's all she did was talk about them. I mean, every time you talk about it, it was like just down.
Negative.
Yeah,
negative
just a negative life.
Never,
just talking down. They doing this.
Oh, this shit gets
It was so bad. I can remember there was another neighbor across from us. He was going through a little struggle, whatever. He got a divorce, and it was just you tell it was a little hard on him. It was a tough time for him. He had a mechanic shop that shut down on. Had to shut that down and start doing cars in his yard and all that kind of stuff. So, but he would go over to her and get food from her, like not ask her. She would offer. She'd be like, hey, I'm cooking. If you want something to eat, you can come get it. But she was one of them ladies that always talk about people. And one thing I know about people that does that, nobody's like this lady talk about everybody. Nobody's off the limits. There's been time I sat outside, she would talk about her son, talk about her husband. She just talk about everybody. Like nobody when somebody's like that, nobody's off the table. I keep telling people that when people that's like that, everybody gets it.
So if she talking about everybody like that, why you wouldn't think she's talking about you?
I already know that. So that's why the first chance I got when she did something crazy, I never gave her a second chance. because I already knew how she was. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even like talking to people like that.
I don't. I really never did.
like
She
talking
kind of pulled me up. Like, you know, I'm like, might be taking bags out the car or something. She'll come out there, might be cutting the grass, something like that. She'll start doing stuff. But for the most part, he used to come over there. The point of the story was he would come over there and get food. So one day, I'm out there cutting the grass. She like, yeah, your boy, he came over last night and I gave him, now I've been feeding him since he been going through his divorce. Like, what you mean? You offered that man some food. If you offer me some food, you can't say you feed me.
Him. Exactly.
You offered me something.
Exactly. Feeding him is if he came over there like, look, I don't really have it. You think, you can help me out with some supper tonight? That's feeding somebody. Right. Not when you offer somebody something and they accept it. That's not feeding them. That's just you extending a kind gesture and him taking you up on it. You know what I mean?
Right. So one day, she did something crazy, and I stopped talking to her. My wife, no, I know what it was. A cable guy was there. The cable guy was putting the cable in the dam. For some odd reason, he dropped like a branch, and the branch hit our tree. Hit our wire. So I leave, I come back. The cable man told me, yeah, the lady came over and cussed me out, talking about this. And I said, cuss you out for what? Like, yeah, I knocked her. I said, man, you know what? So I get mad at her for it, right? The whole point was, it was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it seem like the man. You know what I'm saying? So
he ain't had nothing else better to do but just cut a tree branch down and fall on your shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So she gonna tell him, and when he came back that stage, he said, yeah, because nobody. Well, I wasn't mad at the initial. I was mad, but I didn't say nothing. So the second time, when he came back the next day, he had to go do something. He came back. She told him, I'm gonna shorten the story up. She told him, yeah, they didn't come on apologize. I ain't had cable all night. Apologize. So man, I said, look, I ain't gonna be disrespectful, but we ain't got nothing else to say to each other. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I left her alone. So she tells the guy that I told her about she feeding the food. And I told him, well, you know she talk about you. She talk about everybody. You ain't gotta tell me that she talk about me, 'cause I already know. It wasn't like I was blind to the fact. I knew that. Because I know how she get down. You gotta worry about her talking about you. Cause you don't see it. You keep coming over. Nah, I know, you know this. I said, no, I'm just telling you how she is. Yo. She talk about everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, but the whole point of the story is that
she had no punch cards.
she looks down on everybody. Back to what the lady said. At the end of the thing, I think it has something to do with her. First of all, I'm keeping it a buck. She's not that attractive. I don't give a damn if you're old or not. I know a lot of older attractive women. She's not an attractive lady. Her husband ain't her husband's her boyfriend, and he been there since we've been there. So it's been some years. He ain't got no job. He a fake ass mechanic. This dude he don't drive. Dude come get him, or he be driving people cars he fixing. You sit up and talk about people like you got something going on. He ain't got nothing going on.
Exactly.
You ain't got nothing going on. So why is you talking about people?
She made a good point. They usually the one.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I know. Is that something to do with her? You ain't attractive. Your daughter ain't attractive. You talk about people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, yo, it has something. This is something it has something to do with them, yo. They beating themselves up, so they want to find some way else to beat somebody else up. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that was the whole point of that story. I'm sorry to make that so long, but that was
it was.
That was the point of the story. That it is something wrong with the people that does that.
Right.
She's sick now. Nobody came over and said hi, flower, a card, nothing.
Motherfuckers hoping her ass don't even make it.
Right. You know, bullshit, right?
I ain't seen dude take a plate to eat, nothing. There ain't nothing going on. Nobody don't like you. If everybody don't like you around here, there's a reason. Nobody likes you. Nobody.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Any callers?
One thing I say is if everybody's saying the same thing about you,
no, go ahead, move.
You know what I'm saying? If everybody's saying the same thing about you, it's got to be you.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? If 8 different people say the same thing about you, it got to be you.
Definitely you.
That's facts.
Definitely you.
That's
so,
facts.
the Kyrie Irving, what y'all think? This back to my guy over here, Mr. Not Want to take the vaccine. How y'all feel about that?
I have no feelings at all about it. That's his choice. That's his choice. You don't have to take it. But it's their choice to get rid of your ass.
Right.
You understand? So don't get upset because the Nets ain't going to sit around and wait on you. Just like Shannon Sharp said. This is, you chose this. You know what I'm saying? You chose this profession. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't by chance that you just happened to, no, this is something that you chose. This is your job. If there's rules and regulations to it that you don't want to abide by, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, this is America. You have your own, you have choices. I told you, it's two things you wake up with every day. And that's a chance and a choice.
Right.
He's making his choice not to get the vaccine. Okay, well, we have rules and regulations set in stone here in New York City that you have to be vaccinated. He chooses not to do it, so you choose not to play. And the Nets don't have to choose to sit and wait on you when someone else could be filling that spot. So like I said, I don't have no issues with him not taking it. Don't take it. That's your choice. But don't be upset when they make their choice on not to keep your ass around and put you on a trading block.
And technically, you're
Period.
right. You're right.
That's just it, and that's all.
This is my business. That's your business.
Your business. Exactly.
So, hey, I'm not going to force you to take it.
Your business ain't going to interfere with my business,
Right,
though.
right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just like it. You got Scott Services. Your business is to get out here and cut these people grass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? you ain't going to, somebody with another business that's selling waters ain't going to set his stand up in this grass that I got cut. Because I ain't cutting around it. No, I'm going to cut this grass and then you want to set that stand up after I'm done, then you do it. But your business ain't going to stop mine.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So
exactly.
I'm just saying, like, man, that's his choice.
Shannon
Sharp and which come and Skip hit it on the nose. You know what I'm saying? That's your choice. You got every right to not want to take it.
What's your take?
But like Alan Wiggins said, at the end of the day, you know he wasn't missing out as much as Kyrie was.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie missing 381,000 a game. This is what people will get their right arm to make that in a year.
Right.
I'd get my right arm to make 381,000 a year to do something that I love to do. This is a game we talking about.
Right.
A game. You're making what people don't make in a lifetime.
Right.
For a game. Because you want to make choices. Now, I'm going to tell you what hit home with me. Shannon Sharp said, the NBA gave them 3 months before they put this mandate in place.
Mm-hmm.
So basically that 3 months this was y'all time in 3 months for y'all to do all the research that y'all had to do on this virus.
Right.
All right, and this vaccine.
Right.
Shannon Sharp said, Skip, they got the absolute best, the absolute best doctors in the world. They don't have just mediocre doctors.
Right.
They have the absolute best doctors in every segment of doctorism that you can do.
You said doctorism, huh?
You understand what I'm saying? So if you wanted to sit down with your team doctor to get more insight, you could.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he'd rather go with conspiracy theories and go on Google.